sewage with the two beers. Ruthless made me ruthless. Bruises taught me move quick and the suit slick and the food sick and the best part got a huge kick. Put the foot down when they bootlick, and I know you think I say cruise shit, but I'm so fly when I do it. Now these waves is paying bills. Feet just hit the helicopter, kick to take them at their heels. I got the competition shook, cause I even got your crew saying, hold up, let them cook, bitch. You told me to run it, run it, run it, run it. Quick check in the mirror, look stunning, stunning, stunning. I went down by the feeling of a taint of the light. It's about my time to shine. Father didn't love me, brothers didn't love me, motherfucker left me and you wonder why I'm ugly. Never got in love, so I wonder how they love me. Do you love me? Man, you bitches fucking lying. Why you think I jump into the bullets when they firing? If anybody's worth it's more than mine, it's if it's gotta be somebody. Well, I should be the one that's fucking dying. Maybe then I can repay the debt that I am. How you scared to live but still afraid of dying? Jot a name but missed the whole assignment. Now I'm putting letters on the page and it's exciting cause my story wasn't mine. Now I'm scribbling and writing. I've been here, but I never been invited. And now I'm out with women in the islands, it's a riot. All of a sudden I got people in my corner and if someone try to fuck with me, they sliding. Sometimes the brothers that you need in life are fosters. Many times the ones you better offer, cause we ain't about to talking. Offer up some disrespect, we offer them. And all them starboarders are coughing. Cause even when they awful, people awful. That's why you need somebody with a conscience. I'ma make sure I feed them real good, have them at their best, and then immediately drop them at the bottom of the Mariana Trenches. Boy, I've been a problem. And if I throw the right foot, I can hick about them. I always keep the hands free, so if they try to hate on my feet, I can drop a middle finger on them. Remember, I was in the darkness, but the strongest still has seen the hottest flame was forged in hell. We not the same. So busy talking about me, they forgot your name. I got the reins, you watch the rain, now watching waves. You in the same, don't play with your life. You ain't gon' try me, you in the tight. Let's go on that time, and everything mine. For the flip, switch your light. Bitch, I done told you. You are not in my lane, only get in my way. Outside of your mind, bitch, out of your brain. You gotta be crazy, bitch, I done told you. Flow go wavy, out that flame. You down that road, you down in pain. And what I say, bitch, I done told you. You got that dog, but the dog get trained. You get that slip, but the dog get made. You ain't got that man, and you bitch, I done told you. Wanna stay my game, but you ain't shit, and you ain't paid, so you gon' sit and watch this rain like bitch. I need a moment. Oh, y'all really wanna talk about who running what without me, bitch? Stop acting important. Boy, you talking about places you wanna be, little bitch, cause I'm actually going. Hands on mic check, that's 1, 2. I run my set, y'all get run through. Money on the line, I slide, you can bet I do. Combo, you can catch 1, 2. You can get this work, this occupation. Check your level, bro, we not adjacent. Did it on my own, so I can say shit. Critics sleeping on me, not awakened. World chaotic, place stay in pockets, I'm shaking. Constant like the bass is knocking, don't make it sound. If I'm coming round, I'ma put you down if you raising conflict. And my aim hypnotic, nightmares tend to come alive in a dungeon. Eyes on me when I'm out in public. The combat different when I get to punching. Knuckle sandwich like primary lunches. Don't give me my flowers, they dying in bunches. Better get to know me. If you think we homies, quit making assumptions. Ain't no limit to this, I've been clipping. Kill the boss, running back like it's ticking. Could've folded down, my hand is sickest. Not getting flushed, I'm dealing with bitches. I went from bottom to top like I'm carbonated. Too hard, I can't switch. I'm a dog, not the one to play with. I'm S-rank, known across the nation. I'm say, don't play with your life. You ain't gon' try me, you in the tight. Let's go on that time, and everything mine. For the flip, switch your light. Bitch, I done told you. You are not in my lane, only get in my way. Outside of your mind, bitch, out of your brain. You gotta be crazy, bitch, I done told you. I'm making a molehill. Hot shot, you can't fuck with a soldier. Drop shot, and I run the controller. Stop, watch, though I came with a rolling. Glock, if you're thinking you'll hold me. Never, not never, never. I do it better. Go talk shit, I'm on the ledger. Close now, bitch. We ain't the same zip, not the same ship, not the same waist at the same gym. I got short fins and you can't swim, and you're pronouns and you ain't him, and you ain't me, so you ain't shit. Bitch, my speed, light speed, type dream, dice thing that he better on tight beats, high key, might breathe, might bleed, might be the predator, sightsee, sightseeing, sight beam, crime scene, everybody that on my rhyme scheme, tight leash, might be, bitch ain't no might on the go, what you gonna say when you're not in my brain, but you know you gon' fold for the fofo, when I fofo, bitch, cold, anyway, get it, anyway you want a motherfucker, I'ma take it, let's roll, talking all that big talk, but that's your name, they don't know. I do it different. I do it different. I do it different. Whoa, this is my mission. I do it different. I do it different. Oh, I do it different. I do it different. I do it different. When the beat track goes stupid, it's another level from the boss type music. Only met a few in the few that can do it, and few ain't you, but you few in the movement. 8 bars, double loop, just do it. Got 'em wound up till they wound up, wounded. Now they loud hard till they wound up, muted. You let a rap guy spit round up, truly. Wait a minute, all the birds tweet till they get clay pigeon. Go against me, there's a real atheism. I was made a god to me, so I give the same giving. Oh Lord, I can feel the snake in them. And we both human, but it ain't the same, is it? You and my son, so that make it so different. My parental right is the rhythm, get it? Copy, rock 'em to the body. Put a plug and prop 'em in the lobby. Ain't a guy, but ain't a guy can stop me. Probability of death is obvious, but I don't give a fuck. We all have to die someday, so what? Me, I'm gonna die on my own 2 feet. I'll be 10 toes down with your 10 toes up. Whoa, flow so smooth it's butter. Thor right here, I'm lord of the thumpers. 808 hit a 4-door like thunder. 808 make a bitch pause, buffer. Adam on the mic, but it ain't no jumper. Told a frog leap, but there ain't no jumper. You got a bad bitch with my dame go dumber. She gave her my ribs, so it ain't no wonder. Gave her my ribs, so the chick got sauce. Fall so big, couldn't fit in my drawers. Why you think I walk with a 4-leaf clover? It's all luck if you get to see what I got. No forgiving you, 4-4 been the fruit. Try to run in my home, 4-4 to your roof. We can pour in the streets, we can pour in the booth. When I'm keeping your schemes indoor in the groove. And don't give a single fuck about awards or the rules or the rules or the jewels. I just war for the crew, cause there ain't another human that can do what I do. I done run it from the Genesis to moving iTunes. You are my art. Every single hit a typhoon. And in my art, every single minute high noon. Wanna leave when the bell ring, you in my school. Better sit in that stool, bitch. Knock down and discourage we up. Say comes for the things that we love. They say that I couldn't keep on. Oh, it's fine by me. You run when it started heat up. Oh, talk till I go to peace out. My mind going stuck in reruns. Oh, it's fine by me. Wait. Put me on prime time, I'ma clutch it. I'm not with the hive mind, I move does it. I'm first in the byline, number 1, and I'm doing a skydive on them terms of respect. You run for the check, but you running from me when I run in the check. You run without looking, there's nothing to check. Cause I'm running with me, it's a running with death. I run in your scene and then dump on the set. Cause when Adam gets even, no Adam is left. And when Adam gets even, we add in the rest. Cause if Adam gets beaten, you battling them.
Well done, Wolf Boy.
Step into my home, you're welcome. I get to give you the time of day. Yeah, I made it on my own, no help from any losers, and it made me great. I play an eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I catch a sinner by the toe, killing them for fun after I fumigate the high. I ask her, why the fuck you crying for? You haven't seen the signs before. I like it when they run, it's like they think they got more time to go. so fall into line. Don't talk, there's adults in the room. Go back to your stride, bitch, keep me out of the loop. I don't care about your silly little problems, so do what you want and make room for the lost. You built up your confidence, but use a little caution, cause I wasn't gonna listen to you. Okay, you've got all my attention now. Look out, cause heads are turning. They lost all their potential now that they are fucking burning. Obsessive over sinners, possessive, don't know why. To tell you the truth, how sinners die. I told you once, don't let it over your head that I'm just better than you.
Alright, there we go. Had to get something to eat and had to...
There we go.
Okay, no, shut up. I do not want to hear myself twice. Please. Once is... Fuck, shut, no. Stop. Once is more than enough. Alright. That is not what I meant to click on. Here it is. Do that. Alright. So. I'm gonna give it a bit. Cause it's gonna play in a little bit. I have to kind of be a little bit smarter about some stuff. Cause I wanted to try messing around with an ad or two every once in a while. Its rate is turned really low because I don't want it to interrupt too much, but I want to see how this goes along, so we're gonna see how that works. Why is nothing on here responding to me? Why do you refute my control? Do that. Okay. Alright. So ads are in progress. That is weird. It's only 30 seconds, so it won't interrupt too much. So every about 30 minutes or so, it should play like what, 30 seconds? I saw something moving in the corner of my eye and like my brain just... For some reason my brain just turned into like a cat for a second and just like hard focused on a small bit of motion. I don't like that. Now I'm seeing it more. That's okay. Maybe I'll turn it off. There we go. It's gone. The fly miraculously. Alright. It smacked my boom arm. What was it doing? So this is what fucking attention deficit disorder is. I can barely focus on the shit I'm saying. Actually, let me disable that. I'll just, yeah, I'll just pick a different stream and start doing that shit on. But for now, I'll turn it off because I feel like that's weird. Pre-rolls are still gonna be a thing, but all right. So let's boot up Fallout. Let's get Fallout going. Did I have an update or something? What the fuck was that? Okay, no, it didn't. Warhammer 40k Speed Freaks did though. Fucking orcs. Alright. I think last time we just met, I completely forgot his name. We went to the Glowing Sea, we dealt with the Deathclaw. We met one of the scientists in the Glowing Sea. And don't tell me Fallout's being weird again. Yep, Fallout's being weird. Alright. Oh, it's just time. It's gonna pop up. No. Okay, there it is. So now I could go over here, do this. Okay, well, a bunch of shit is going wrong at once. Let me figure this out. Okay, there we go. Go here. Continue. Confirm. And let's slide over here. Yep, there we go. Now everything's working. Let's shift shit. There we go. All right. I'll say, what's going on, Red? How you doing? What was the last thing we were doing? Travel to CIT. Right, we were tracking down one of the... I forgot what exactly their name was. I'm just gonna refer to them as like robotic bounty hunters, because that's technically what they are. Yep, there's Nick. Actually, I still have a lot on me. What do I have? Summer shorts? Already step past those. Alright.
Told the Valentine Detective Agency signs are an eyesore. they sure bring in the business.
Yeah. Alright. If I remember right, last time we got gun nut, I believe. Yeah, we got gun nut. What we need now is, I think scientist was what we needed. Then we can start producing ammo, because I want to get to that point. I need to get to that point. Science, I think this was it. Because we need to start producing ammo. Because we have Kellogg's pistol, but we do, but 44 ammo is stupidly difficult to find. And I think if I was right, we needed no crafting? No, not the mixer stations. Or was it? Wasn't there power? No. It wasn't defense. It wasn't resources, it wasn't stores. Not raider. Where was it? It wasn't decorations. It would have to be power then. Manufacturing, here it is. Machinery and ammunition plant. We need rank 1 in science to get there. And if I go here and check, this is science perk. We need 6 intelligence. We are currently at 3. So we need to level up a few times. Hi, Mama Murphy. How are you?
Hi to this place, kid. Your energy.
Yeah, I know, Mama Murphy. I used to live here. We talked over this, and no, I'm not getting you any more chems for your visions. What is that? Apparently that's nothing. Alright. Fuck. But yeah, last time, Virgil, that was his name. That was his name, Virgil. We went to talk to Virgil. We need to hunt down, what are the institutes? I want to call them assassins, even though they aren't. So we have to find that. Also, I need a sec, because my food should be done in the microwave by now. I will be right back. I think it'll be loaded by the time I'm back. And like that, I am back before this game has even loaded the next area. Alright. Alright. Somewhere over there. Don't think this mission is too high level for us right now. It's just a matter of like what we're up against. CIT ruins. Courser, here we go. Radio. Okay, so it's in the other direction, but let me get some of this stuff. Saucer? Cotton yarn, sure. Is the cursor moving around too? 16. 22, so we're getting closer.
Oh my god, is that Freaky Dragon 13?
Suddenly hearing your voice scared the shit out of me. I want you to know that.
Alright.
Yeah, no warning. All I heard was just like the croaking of some microphone, and I thought something just walked up behind me. Guess I need to get around the building. Can't get through it.
Anyways, what are you doing?
Right now, Fallout.
Wondering why it sounds like I'm like 2 seconds away from having my throat close up because of a peanut allergy. It's because I am lying down in my bed after eating and I feel so tired and I feel so full and nauseous and sick. Because that's what eating does to me. Like, eating is so fun when I'm doing it originally, and then it just starts to, like, degrade my body.
You sure you didn't eat something you were allergic to?
I don't have allergies.
Are you sure your body hasn't developed it?
I'm gonna touch you.
Alright.
Yep, yep. Are you allergic to that? That's what I thought.
No, you are really forward when it comes to touching another man. You got something to say?
I'm gay. What? Did you think I was gonna dance around the issue? Let's not play this game.
Well, I'm proud of you.
I truly wonder what it's like for the Twitch chatters when it comes to me, because I think every time I've joined stream, I've had a new voice.
They just think it's a different person every damn time.
I'm just putting on a voice mod, don't worry, chat. It's definitely not the fact that I'm like lying in bed half asleep. What was I else gonna say? Oh yeah. I've been binge watching Netflix. I've been binge watching the Explained series. Do you know it?
I do not.
They take like a certain topic and then they quote unquote explain it. And they do like one of two things. They go to the roots of the issue, they go to the roots of the problem and try to explain the history surrounding it. Best example is like this recent episode I just watched, like the like dance craze explained. And then they go back to history to explain certain dances that were popularized throughout America. Like such as the Charleston, where it was originally descended from African American culture post emancipation, which it started to spread throughout America and eventually got into white media. And then the second thing is where they take a more futuristic look at it, in which they just think like, okay, well, here's this issue that we just explained. What could we do about it? And it's just like that, sir. It's just like an expansion on topics that is formatted in a really interesting way, and they all have like a team of animators behind it, so it's pretty fun to look at. And there's like 3 seasons of this. I'm on it. The way the seasons are formatted is stupid, by the way. When I first clicked on watch now, it put me directly into season 3, and I didn't even realize it. And I just continued watching it. I didn't care.
I think that's just a Netflix thing in general.
And then they have like two different spin-offs on this series, but all in the same format. They have The Brain Explained, so it's taking like certain psychological topics, which I think is very interesting since the, the idea that we can connect some of our human patterns to commonalities throughout humanity and have a reason for them, I think is pretty fun. And it allows me to peer into other people's lives by making non-baseless predictions on what their actions would be, because I do love to peer into other people's lives. If you have a life and I'm not peering into it, that's a mistake.
So you're nosy as shit.
hmm
At least you were honest.
Anyways, but so there's that, and then another spin-off. There's only like two so far from what I know. Is Sex Explained. The funny thing about it is that they're not even explaining sex, they're just explaining different topics of it. The first episode is sexual fantasies explained. The next few ones are like things about birth control, childbirth, fertility, all of that. So if I remember, the order is sexual fantasies, then attraction. After that comes for I think it's birth control, then fertility, and then childbirth. So in a sense, it kind of is sex explained, considering that's kind of like the steps you go through.
Huh.
But I think if that's the steps, quote unquote, attraction should have been first. Um, I don't know. It could just be weird formatting or something completely different, but it's like whatever. It was interesting. It was interesting and a good show, and I still watched it. So. Anyway, so I've been binge watching that, and
Dumb move.
I think I had a point with this, and I think I just lost the point. Oh yeah, I just finished an episode. It's called Apologies Explained, and it's basically just saying like, what's the best way to apologize? And it just referenced a lot of like YouTuber apologies, political apologies, public apologies, and it was so whiplash, so much whiplash of hearing because they hired like different voice actors to narrate the scripts for like each episode, and it was such like a fucking wild card to hear this girl be so upbeat and cheery when talking about like the 2020 BLM movements with George Floyd, and I couldn't like it, it was like I understand the message. It just doesn't. Your tone isn't matching the scenario. I'm not saying you should be monotone. I'm saying maybe we just like deepen your voice a bit.
I hope you were.
Maybe not try to sound like you just won the lottery when talking about a man who got killed.
Anyways, the main gist of the entire apologies episode was that you don't have to be. You don't. I mean, is that you shouldn't add in unnecessary defensive maneuver. First of all, you shouldn't add in unnecessary defensive maneuvers. Second, try to have it be a more so open conversation with your audience. Third, try to give the entire truth and the whole truth. And last, just what is it? Oh, there was another point. I feel like there was. Yeah, I don't know. We recognized where the problem stemmed from. I think that's like the best way I can explain it. Because they mentioned like how even despite apologies not like increasing in number, they increased in what they were responding to based on the changing of times.
Hmm.
Yeah.
How far back did death send me? That sent me all the way back here. Alright.
Anyways, I think you should watch it. Why? Because I want to influence people with my interests. Because if I can do that, I I think life will be a little bit more fulfilling.
Hmm. Honestly, I might consider it. Considering I've had like nothing really pop out to watch recently. Maybe I'll put on an
There
episode or two at work.
there are a lot of episodes and 3 seasons, so you can just go. That's just unexplained. That's not like going to the spin-offs for psych for the brain explained, I believe. It has like 2 seasons that each have like maybe like 9 episodes.
So I remember that I used
Oh,
to watch shows like that all the time. Mainly just because my parents would get off my case when I did. Because then it was like, oh, he's watching something educational. No need to bother him.
oh, I lied. There's 2 seasons, each containing 5 episodes, so 10 episodes in total.
Huh.
Wait, there's money explained? Oh my god, there is.
Maybe they
There's
could
something
tell me
called
why
get.
I'm broke.
There's something called Get Rich Quick, credit cards, student loans, gambling. Ooh, okay, fun. Retirement. Okay, yeah, here's sex explained. Per. I was correct. Yeah, the order for sex explained came from sexual fantasies to attraction to birth control to fertility to childbirth. I'm not go- I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to actually watching the show, you do have to pay attention. I tried to play it. I tried to watch the childbirth episode while it's like while it was on in the background, and it just did not work. Oh, they have more spin-offs. But okay, this one has like 3 episodes. Okay, what about this one? This also has 3 episodes. Dude, just put this in like a different season. I
Did the game just crash?
have no idea.
I think the game might be crashing. Oh, never mind. It's function.
All right, cool. So like, all right, so there's like a lot of episodes to this and a lot of spin-offs. This is just means more content that I can consume. I think one thing I don't I mean, you seem like a sex explained interested person, right?
I mean, this would be the first time I'm hearing about it, but go off.
The first episode when it starts off with sexual fantasies, at some point, like midway through the video, they start to tell you about the seemingly correlation between sexual fantasies and what's socially considered as taboo. And in like the and then like I think it's like the 19 somethings or maybe it's like the 18 something, 18 late 18s. But there's this book called A Sheep where it was like this woman, it started in France, I believe. I don't really remember. Anyways, this white woman meets an Arab prince. He kidnaps her, sexually assaults her, and then they fall in love. And apparently, it made bucks.
That's the premise of the book?
That is the entire thing.
I feel like that's... I'm not sure if that would fly. Like, that might just be me, but,
No, have you seen book talk books? They're practically doing the same thing.
All my way.
Huh.
Still run.
Like,
Don't underestimate us.
this shit would fly in America. Don't act like it wouldn't.
No, it would. It's just like modern day. Bring that up to somebody, and you're getting like you're getting thrown out the room.
I mean, like, this concept isn't even, like, foreign to us. I mean, like, foreign in the sense that it's not that it's brought into mainstream media. Because they bring up, like, one example of just, they showed a collection of, like, movies that had this similar trope, and one of them was 50 Shades of Grey. And so it's kind of like, you know what, yeah, that really was weird. It was also bad writing. Speaking of 50 Shades of Grey, I have unnecessary information. I don't know exactly the cohesive plot of it because it was very faded in my mind, but somehow 9/11 gave us 50 Shades of Grey.
That you, huh?
I will find the video. How did no no how did
I
9/11
feel like you get
give
blacklisted on Google just for trying to put that like amalgamation of words together into a search bar. Like, I shit you not, eyes, you may see the government blacklist.
Ooh, but I did find the video in YouTube, so hold on. I'm gonna just put it in play by play. You can listen to the cohesive story.
Alright, so it's in that
It
building.
basically started off this chain of like My Chemical Romance. If I vaguely remember it, My Chemical Romance starting because of 9/11, to which several different authors began writing fan fiction of what I think is My Chemical Romance, to which then that inspired the writer of 50 Shades of Grey to write 50 Shades of Grey based off those fan fictions. And so if it were not for 9/11 causing My Chemical Romance, causing that fiction, causing 50 Shades of Grey, we wouldn't have had 50 Shades of Grey with 9/11 didn't exist.
You know, I feel like this is one of those chain reactions I wish I never knew happened. Because then I could feign ignorance to this. What the fuck?
I mean, like, it's kind of hilarious.
Well, I don't want to manifest the information about the Twin Towers falling, causing a ripple effect that made someone want to make, like, their own, like, fat material. Like, I'm sorry if that seems out of the ordinary, but, I wish I was not privy to this information.
It's true, I want to speak about the memory of 9/11. There's a whole episode on the brain explained that goes to memory. And the thing, and I love the track it took because memory explained is just kind of like trying to explain how like, oh, our memories are inaccurate, but they do pose some semblance on our like life. But they really centered it around the idea that we were to never forget 9/11, but they went back to people that were in 9/11 and just somehow like got details wrong. I have to go tell my friend they're a fucking loser.
Fuck. Fuck.
So how do you feel about everything about all this now?
I wish the information I had in my head did not need to include the tidbits you have given me.
Why not?
For multiple
Don't
reasons.
you want these fun facts in your head?
Not really. Jesus Christ, the Vats have a worse, like, aim sense than me. At least when I missed, somebody was moving. Fuck.
Anyways, so that's my apples of knowledge for today.
You know, sometimes I wish you weren't knowledgeable about some of these things. Just for my mental sanity, you know.
I mean, okay, that's a little mean.
I mean, now I have to live with the knowledge that a terrorist attack caused, like, inadvertently caused someone to write porn. I don't think it's an attack on you, moreover just the fucking ridiculousness of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna go tell King this and see what he says.
He's probably gonna curse your living. Fucking hell. Alright. Well, we got rid of them, I think. It should be everyone. Guess let's get back to the building then. Alright, can't go there. Do we have to go up and around? I think we have to go up and around. Fuck, we have to go up and around. Let me put both my legs down, because trying to aim with my knee tapping my elbow is not very good for my mental sanity. I'll take the 45s, even though they're not 44s. Jesus Christ, game, where are the 44s? We just went out this way. I wasted a bunch of time there, but alright, I'm gonna just take the long way. I already fucked up that jump. I'm not doing it a second time. So I think near this door?
King had the same reaction, or at least near some.
Yeah, I'd imagine. Is it this building? Yeah, it's this building.
What are you playing?
Fallout, and I'm currently tracking a Courser, which is the Fallout version of a Terminator.
Okay. How long have you been playing Fallout? Have you not reached the end by now?
I'm going through the story bit by bit. I think the main story should be over in, like, I don't know, 2 to 3 streams, unless I get, like, level locked by something.
That's amazing. Okay. Feel so tired. Like I want to sleep, but I know I can't, dude. It's like 7 p.m.
Why not? Who's gonna stop you?
Building a collection or something?
Nick, don't judge me.
Are you keeping up with Class of '09?
I honestly did not, but I heard a bit of what happened with the creator. And
so
yeesh.
here's Class of '09 explained. Here's my version of that document series. So you start off with Class of '09, which takes in this like takes place in 2008, 2009, whatever. It's not that fucking deep. However, it's more so built or centered around not trying to be a visual novel. It definitely is a visual novel considering you are looking at it through, and it's basically a novel. Whatever. But it centers itself around edgy humor and we're not talking the edgy humor that is just like pure racism or pure like anti-Semitism or homophobia. It's just like it's not the kind of like dark humor that 4chaners use. It's more so the dark humor that has to be thought of.
Oh, so it's actual like funny dark humor, not just racist.
Yeah, I find it a little bit. I find it a little bit funny, but every single humor is like on a spectrum. I think so far I think the original jokes right now are pretty good, and it does have some nice sound bites. Then that got a DLC called the Re-Up, which basically added more endings, more jokes, whatnot. Basically keeping this classical element of high school, of like this
I don't think we're alone.
idea of what like stereotypical high school being,
We're not alone.
of like a stereotypical high school, except you have this character that just doesn't really care for that stereotype. I feel like that's the best way to explain it. Then now they came out with a new DLC called The Flip Side, which I guess takes place after the main game, but also takes place in. It's dumb. But it held true to the same stereotype of edgy humor and what people from like 2009 and what people from like underfunded schools would probably be like. But it sort of took a route that was fairly odd, and a lot of the shit in there just felt at some point to be unnecessary. Because one of the routes you can take is like your main character slowly devolves herself into a path of what is essentially sex work with her feet, which is like, okay, cool. Let's make fun of foot fetishes. I don't really care. But it's like it goes down that path and tends to actually kind of has like what is like I would say a moral is that like despite that she's getting like she's absolutely getting a bag for what she's doing, but she's in herself is losing her own self-worth and value of herself, leading herself to like just going fucking insane and just losing her mind. And then there's another route where you go work at a job and then uncover this big conspiracy relating the corporation around the job,
Right.
but that somehow gets you but that somehow gets the main character sold into sex trafficking, like human trafficking. And the problem I have with it is that it's just building up to nothing. It's going for shock elements. It's like, because the big secret is that the corporation is like hiding this whole stash of illegal videos. We are in Twitch, so I can't say it. Use your mind, use your brains, viewers. And so once
So
the main characters uncover that, you have this odd, it just starts building and building it up to a climax to which you think that something would happen, to which it does. The police fucking arrest them, but then turns out the police are looking for these for recreational uses. But then and so you think, oh wow, that's kind of weird. Okay, does it just end off there? No, they have to go another step above, and then another one, and it just keeps building to no fall off. The fall off is a cliff dive to the ending.
so big corporation basically was run by EDP. Had a bunch of videos of cupcake providers, let's frame it like that. Police come along, take the tapes, arrest the guys. Apparently they like the EDP mentality, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, and because the police are police with the main character is like you can't know about this because like you're just a random human and we kind of don't want our secrets getting out. They have the idea of selling her to the Taliban, which is just kind of like what the fuck. Like, why are we bringing this in? I don't like this isn't from left field, this is from directly behind. So it just is nothing based on but shock value to what is no what is no moral or like theme of the story. It's just there to be there. And the response that came from the community was kind of like you had the half side where it's kind of like I think it still was true to the games and this hasn't really changed and blah blah blah. And then you have the other sides really being like, this is kind of ass, this is kind of like weird, and I don't really think we should necessarily have games that are centered around what is shock value. And so
Naturally.
and because of the criticism, I don't know what they said. I remember one instance. I remember seeing a comment about what the creator said about people who didn't like the class of '09 were pedophiles, but they didn't respond well to the criticism, and that also sparked another thing where it's kind of like you have the creator being an asshole and writing this shit in and not really acknowledging what is wrong about it. And my philosophy on this is that a game can only be upheld by three things. You need the community. You need. Oh, I had this and I even told it to my friend. You need the community, the quality, and the developing. What do all of those mean is that the community, first of all, has to not be full of pieces of shit. The quality of the game can't also be pieces of shit. And of course, quality is subjective, but there are some objective scales to what makes a game good. Like, imagine if the Breath of the Wild just like wasn't properly managed, nor like every single resource had to be like imagine Yandere Dev. We saw that coding that wasn't properly managed. That was bad quality.
Not at all. It was not good at all.
And then you have the developing. So that's a kind of like a two-way street. You have the developing going in a positive direction of just like maintenance updates, whatever. And then you have also like how the developers respond to people. So that's kind of like that's my general philosophy on these three like pillars of gaming.
Yeah, and you can definitely tell some games that have failed more recently. Concord is probably a great example. A lot of the team did not take criticism at all. Like, anybody who mentioned anything negative about the game that could have been changed, fixed, or, modified, legitimately, I think a few members of the art team and a bunch of the development team were just being straight assholes. So the game itself had a decent gameplay loop, so it was alright on like the quality side. You probably just needed some stuff to kick it into high gear, but the developers were just straight, or at least the ones responding negatively were just straight dickheads, not helping. And the game itself lacked a lot of things that never really got the attention because the developers were sitting on their high horse going, we have done no wrong. So,
anyways,
yeah, 2 out of 3 pillars pretty much fell before that game even released, and then it got shut down in a month.
So yeah, that's essentially the gist of what's happening with the class of '09. It's just that the DLC is keeping it when you're like going throughout the routes, it does cling and stays in line with what is a class of '09 format, and that's fairly what's good about it because like the DLC isn't like supposed to like revolutionize the game. It's just supposed to add into more content, and it does that in those instances, but it just in the end it does set up for an odd way to play the game and think about it.
Mm.
Because like in some of the endings, they have their own morals and whatnot. But then in some of the endings, it was just kind of like, wait, why did we do that?
Also, I apologize if you continuously hear my spoon hit my plate.
I was gonna say something, but then I think Twitch wouldn't let me. Use your brains, viewers. You can figure out what that meant. I don't even know what that means, to be honest.
I'm just gonna pretend like you did.
Yep, everything I say is a piece of literature, and everything that I don't say is just words. Is society's not falling.
How did I aim above this fucker's head so many times?
To take a call.
Alright.
Who?
That's not what I meant to open. Yeah, OBS is shitting itself. Alright. I'm gonna give it a little bit of time to figure itself out. For some reason, there are some areas in this game that just trip OBS the fuck out. I have no idea why. It just does. Also, for any current watchers that are curious, yes, that was me emptying. There we go. A bunch of water into a container. There's no reason behind it. I could just drink it straight from the bottle. I just do because, like, there's legitimately no actual reasoning to it. What I'm wondering is why... Oh, welcome back. Trying to figure it out.
Hi, sweetheart. What are you figuring out?
I'm currently trying to figure out why OBS is being weird about loading this one area of the game, or more accurately, streaming it at a stable frame rate.
My God. Being a streamer seems so much fun because I get to influence what is the masses. But God, I feel like I wouldn't if OBS started to crash on me. I think I'd just quit streaming, to be honest.
Yeah. OBS, I would say OBS seems fun. Streaming seems fun until you get slapped with the crude reality of what is working on the internet. And it is
I really want to get.
very easy.
I
to
really
slap
want to.
that. But go ahead.
I really wonder if I could ever build an audience off of my Twitter shit posts because I just tweet out shit and don't I mean, like, the moment I press the button of post, I always think like, oh, what if this gets attraction? What if I get haters? And then I realize that I have like 100, like I have like 70, 40. I have 42 followers. Like a good 90% of those are bots.
Yeah, that's something you're gonna run into a lot.
Like, let me go through my followers. I have Joelle, Carlo, Lana Enriquez, Angela Bunty, Sai
I
Saida,
I'm sorry. Could
Join,
you go back
Carol,
over that? It was Angela. What was the last name?
Angela Bunte. I don't. It's Bunte, and I'm trying to think of what possible like pronunciation of it, depending on like where it's from, or like what name generator they put it in.
Part of me thinks that, from what little I know about like Welsh, when I heard Bunty, I thought it was like, I thought that was like an animal.
Oh.
Like I thought that was actually just a Welsh name for an animal. I can't remember which one, whether it was like a rabbit or a sheep. I can't not remember. But I know there's a name in Welsh that's like one of those animals.
Anyways, back to my follower list: Cheryl Gravel, Tracy John, Orlayla Page, Skyla Bolnes, Emerald Presume, Harry Mazzini, Raquel Haston. Literally just like random names.
Hey.
And then there's like fucking other people. There's like low tide scams and whatnot.
Oh,
so
okay, you just got hit with a rocket out of nowhere.
yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe those bot followings will then boost me to the masses. Who knows? Maybe it comes full circle.
Well, maybe you already been shadow banned. Could happen. Wait, I can. I could turn that off. Wait. It's moments like this where I need a fucking clown track in one of the sound bits.
What do you mean a has-been hotel song has more streams than a Kendrick Lamar song? What do you mean? Can't be real. Sorry, I don't want to let Vizzy pop up anything. I like don't like her because like the way she responds to criticism is like one of the more recent ways she's responded to criticism is by incorporating it into her work by creating a character that's like an online content creator, but she's getting assassinated because like a few people didn't like her on the internet because that's kind of like the trope that's kind of like the like niche with one of her shows called Hell of a Boss. It's just like these devilish imps going to the human world to kill people as a form of like paid assassination.
Right.
So it's an interesting concept. However, it is being watered down to what is like just a soap opera. So it's kind of like how JJK has this idea of like, oh, we're gonna go kill curses, and then just devolves it to nothing besides just like, okay, we're gonna focus on like one boss battle because like that's, I mean, I get it, it's shonen, but it's just kind of like, we're really gonna forget this niche.
Yeah, it just kind of happens with shonen anime. I mean, hell, Naruto was supposed to be like mainly completing missions and then turned into villain of the year. Like, they completely forgot
I
about
rem-
the idea of doing missions. That was left to the
I
filler.
Bingo.
I remember watching a
much
video
knowledge was
of
lost
somebody
in the
complaining
knowledge
about the
gap.
writing of
I see
Naruto, of how
someone
it
trying
like
to bring
it
it
was
back.
on a good rise, but then suddenly derailed from what its original intentions were. And I thought it was so funny because of the first of all the way they explained it, and just the way it did derail was that from what my understanding of this video was is that Naruto was supposed to be this guy that is just like work to what you want. Fate isn't a thing. You can control your own destiny. However, the manga went to the line of just like fuck it, we'll go fuck it. Naruto's like the fate of something.
Yeah, it was not supposed to be that at the start. It was supposed to be, like you said, the idea of, yo, I don't need to live up to a fate. I got my own in my hands and I can do whatever I want to control it. That was a big thing about Naruto at the time, because the whole world is basically like, yo, we're at the end of a war, we're made as tools, we don't control how we die. And then immediately when Shippuden pulled up, suddenly Naruto was the reincarnation of a demigod, the prophesied child, and also the fated one, all at the same time. And so many people do not let Naruto's writer get away with that. They still call it out to this damn day, and it was funny,
Dude,
but it also hurt knowing how right they were.
I think I a lot. Instead, I don't think we're having a big. I'm not that engrossed in anime culture to say what is a big three, but I think we're having a big three flop. We have okay, so we've had JJK ending off on like what is a really odd note. Then we have My Hero Academia ending off of what is a very inconsistent note, and then we just need a third one.
Mm.
Who's gonna make the Trinity? Who's gonna be K. Aubrey or me? Sorry.
Fuck!
I'm sorry. Yes. I've been watching
I saw a split frame of that rocket flying at me. My bad. Go on.
No, it's just I made a joke about like who's gonna be K. Aubrey or me, as in like the whole entire rap beef thing, because I've been watching too much shit that's centered around it. It's been ingrained in my mind. Sorry, when I see funny internet drama, I think, wow, I think I should get into this. I mean, hey, the only reason I got into this was like literally one fateful night I was in a VC and then somebody came in and said like, "Oh, did you see that Drake dropped?" And 17 minutes later, "Oh, did you see that Kendrick dropped?" Because it was like in that same time window.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, Kendrick was like the only one that's been. Oh no, no, Drake dropped the Heart Part 6, but do we really want to consider that actually anything?
No, it was a failed attempt at it was just a failed attempt.
Anyways,
Early Naruto was great because you had stealth and weird characters that can beat stronger ones with strategy. That's the thing about a lot of shonens. They start out that way, but all of them end up becoming who can hit the other the hardest. Happened with Dragon Ball, happened with Naruto, happened with, I'm not sure about Bleach. One Piece, kinda? No, actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about One Piece. I would have to ask one of my other friends that watch it.
One thing I really don't like when it comes to anime adaptations is the loss of powers, because in like the manga they'll introduce a power that a character has, but then later on down the line they'll just keep introducing shit and just throwing shit in there, and it feels kind of like, do they even have any other old powers? Is like, or is it just new shit? Are we just inventing stuff now?
I feel
And to unfortunately give flowers, I think one show that didn't do this as often was Seven Deadly Sins. I could have sworn Meliodas used that full counter bullshit a lot throughout the anime, and it was kind of like, wow, okay, cool. So we're actually like we know our roots. However, those roots are kind of iffy and maybe should be derooted, but that's just my thought.
Mm.
Sorry.
Big Three is called the Big Three because they were top threes. They were the top selling manga at the time or height of mangas, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the big three from it wasn't it? It was like I think it was Naruto, Bleach,
It was
and then One Piece.
yeah, Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece were the big three. Dragon Ball was largely considered a part of a well, not largely considered, but it was pretty much a part of a previous big three. That was Dragon Ball, Fist of the North Star, and I cannot remember the other one. But Dragon Ball is largely seen as like the grandfather, mainly just because of how influential it was to that big three, and now the current big three would be I don't know. I guess like it'd be JJK, My Hero Academia, and I don't know what the third would be.
Kagurabachi. I'm sorry.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm sorry. I hate those fans so much because it's just like I can't tell if they're dick riding as a joke or if they genuinely believe that their manga is so good.
Your joke's gone on so long you can't believe it's a joke anymore. Naruto used the same 3 moves the whole show. Oh yeah, nah. Naruto's bag was the most shallow thing in that entire show. Bro had the Rasengan, bro can make some clones, and bro could talk. That was the 3 things he could only do. That was it. Tokyo is Tokyo Ghoul still going?
I never realized that fucking gif of the guy like eating a burger and it just tasting like ass was from Tokyo Ghoul because I never watched it.
Wait, you never watched it?
No, I think I tried to, but then I just like stopped for whatever reason. Anyways.
Okay, that's a legendary gunner.
No, but I watched a video from like one specific anime YouTuber as to why there won't be a big 3 again was due to like how the stars had to align when it came to Bleach, One Piece, and Naruto. And I was kind of like, you know what, that makes sense. I couldn't care though.
Wait, no.
I just want to know what's the big 3? What's the big fall off? Who are the 3 that fell off the hardest?
Demon Slayer. You know, yeah, I could see Demon Slayer being like, if someone were to make an argument for like the new gen big 3, I could see Demon Slayer being one of them. Fuck. There we go. I could see someone making an argument for Demon Slayer, especially with how well it hit the mainstream when it came out.
Move, please. I have to go pee. Please stop laying down on me. Stop. Okay. Fuck you. Yeah, okay, all you want is pets from me. Yeah, you only see me as a whore. It's crazy. You're a dog. Why are you demoting me?
Explosive 10mm auto pistol. Bullets explode on impact, doing 15 points of area effect damage. Alright, well that explains a lot. I'm also taking that.
Like, you know, I think I fulfilled the definition of like what is supposed to be a quote-unquote tourist. No, not tourist. Normie. I refuse. I'm sorry. The idea of tourist is so perplexing to me. I understand the definition behind it, but oh my god, is it been so watered down to literally mean anybody who's like just a minority trying to get involved with Japanese culture. It is so perplexing to me. We're devolving it down into that. I would really appreciate it if you recognize tourist as it. People that are using it to do, like, have you seen literally anybody on Twitter when it comes to like an argument about anime and them trying to bring in Western headcanons to certain characters, and then you have like anime normies that think they're from Japan just being like, you're a tourist, you don't know anything about Japanese culture, like you are from Alabama, you are from Oklahoma, you don't know anything either. Like, what do you mean, tourist?
I'm gonna keep it
Like,
real.
I've
I
been
have not been looking at that corner of like the anime sphere in a minute because I just don't have the time to look through everyone's opinion like they all fucking matter.
The thing is, I'm forced to because a lot of my Twitter timeline is people shitting on those people. So in order to get the full scope of things, I have to look at that in order to understand what they're shitting on.
That is crazy.
Who's there? Got some!
I'm just like I'd rather be called a normie than a tourist because of how because the idea of tourist is like someone going to a place, not understanding the culture, and therefore disrespecting it by doing whatever they want to do in the place as a vacation. The normie is just somebody who's like not that invested and doesn't know much. To which both could be solved by simple education. However, nobody wants to educate. Everybody just wants to criticize.
Welcome to the modern day.
And,
Fuck! Fucking
and on
rocket.
that note, here's another piece of information from my mind that I don't know why I remember. I remember seeing somebody on Reddit explain how they got information for free was that they made posts on forums, to which then they replied to themselves with a different account with misleading info, to which other people then responded back, critiquing them and giving correct info just to get a response. So people were more inclined to prove somebody wrong rather than give correct information, just offhand.
Yeah, that sounds like the modern internet, alright. That is tragic.
So dumb, so stupid, but so funny.
Where the fuck did Nick
Alright.
go?
Out to the bathroom.
Yeah, now it's the rocket guy.
Lights out for you!
Rocket guy won't shoot. Fuck. Wait, did he just not have it? You know, I'm gonna not poke my head out again and try luck. I'm gonna do what any intelligent person would and just quick save. And now poke my head through. So if I die, there, yup, there they are. All right, all right, all right, all right. That was just shitty move. That was shitty move. That was shit. That was fucked. Why would you do that to me? I thought we were friends. At least I quick saved. So I can just walk up there this time and not try to fight from low ground. Alright. I'll have to just push up and come back later. This courser is just running through everybody.
That's it.
Give me those. I will have a use for them soon. It's crazy how I decided to go the other direction just because. And I literally could have had it right the first time if I just listened to myself. Brenton Burner, Beaker, Fragmentation. Alright. Now maybe next time I should pay attention to the dead bodies on the floor. It's almost like the game was trying to warn me, hey, there's something that killed 2 guys in this room. Yeah, Nick, you do your thing. Proud of you, buddy. Fuck. Alright, let's see what else we got. Deathclaw meat. Sucks I have to eat that immediately, but fuck it. Oh, you take damage no matter where I hit. That guy took damage no matter where I shot. Medics is more. Let's use some of this. How much res do we got? Not much. We'll be fine.
I guess they got wise and older.
Okay. Wait for it. Oh, there's another legendary gunner? Say less. I don't think I have enough ammo. That is crazy. Insane. I'm gonna just eat a bunch of stuff and go through another right away. Okay, my head is just cracked. That's not gonna be fun. It's one of them. No. Mostly. No.
Whatever it
No.
was, it's gone now.
It's gonna suck. Literally, they have 3 missiles in here. Soap, sure.
No accounting for taste.
Nick, you're just gonna walk past the 3 people outside, not even gonna try to help? Okay, see, now we're good. I have 1 bullet. I have no bullets. Alright, so I just ran through what was my biggest chunk of bullets I've had so far. I have other guns on me, right, game? Yeah, I have a bunch of... Huh, 38. Jesus, this scope is something different. Fuck. Oh, okay. Nick, why? Why did you get in the way of my shots, Nick? Why? You know why I'm back here. My whole body is fighting the urge to even go on right now. Stim pack, thank fucking God. Okay. We got somewhere. Fuck me. Yo, Nick.
Hey.
I'll see what I can do.
Why did it put me on here? Can you... Nick? Can you... Oh, okay, so it just won't let me give it over to him. Alright. Spoke. Likeliness 2. There's no KEs. There's no P, maybe an S at the start, and an O shown. Okay, so it's... Wait, no, I pressed the same thing twice. I'm a fucking idiot. No, actually, no. Spoke, shown. Both have SO. They both have SO, so I could... Shown and spoke both have S something O. Scott?
That's it.
There we go. Turn control. How about we deactivate the motherfuckers? Don't want to use any more ammo. Fuck. Powered metal chest piece. Action point increases action point refresh speed. I'm... Alright. Not exactly what I would have...
Fall back to original position. The course is nearing the elevator.
Shit.
Who's there?
Fuck. What? Game? The fuck? Alright, cool. I didn't know my shots were the size of a child's head. Reflecting off of everything, huh? It sucked, I can tell you that much. Oh, that's a legendary.
Kill them all! That's how you imagine
What? Does he have a Why does Nick have a fucking missile? Why does he have missiles? I do not recall giving him a missile launcher. Why does he have one on him? We need to have this discussion. I don't recall giving that to him. I do not remember giving that to him. I do not. Legendary enemy is mutated. Alright, great. He's become even worse of a threat, and I just have far range weapons and some small things to help deal with them. This is gonna be so fun. This is entertaining. This is insane. This is wild. Alright, do you have anything we can use that short pipe revolver rifle? Is still a rifle. Frigid boxing glove. Alright. I would prefer something else, but you know. Alright. We got 10 rounds. Yes. I swear when we get that level up for science and we start mass producing ammo, I never want to see a low ammo again. I guess there's no milk. Okay. It's an empty milk bottle. Just put it over here. No. So that guy didn't get his milk. His head's on the floor. Where the fuck are we going? Alright, over here. Let me put my foot back down.
Forces after the curve.
Jesus
Anyone
Christ.
alive needs to get up to the top floor immediately. That's an order.
The fact that you guys are still alive on the top floor is the surprising part. With all the explosions, I'm surprised there's anyone left. Oh, that almost got me killed. Y'all almost got me killed. Let me quick save, because I don't think I'll be able to see all of them. Oh, fuck.
Who's there?
Where'd you go?
You know, maybe this gun isn't that bad. Maybe I should have been using this from the start.
Not so long as you're carrying it. They had no expense, did they?
Nick, do not. Alright. That could have been very fucking bad. Nick. Alright. Short. Nope. Plate.
Through.
Okay, that only took 2. Turret control. Let's deactivate that. That's all I wanted. Fuck. Alright, no one's moving. Have missiles, have a shotgun. Could run up and just start playing Doom. Oh, hi. Fuck. Fuck you. What? Oh my god. I hit tab and it didn't open up the menu. I'm about to see God, aren't I? I'll just choke those down. What? We just get like back down here, since apparently my aim is equivalent to that of a rat. Hey Nick, you wanna? You know, Nick, I kinda need you to, you know, get up. Thank you for the stem cell, Lord. Nick, you alright? There he goes. That went way better. Squad stick and some squirrel bits should be alright. Do we have any other weapons we can actually swap to with this right now? Because we are shit out of luck with most of our good ones. Alright. This is... I can imagine this is not gonna be fun. Oh, he's got the missile launcher.
Hey, you, got a sec?
You're right.
You all right, Nick?
I wouldn't know.
Uh-oh. I guess we gotta put a pin in it.
Hey,
Go ahead. Any chance you got a second now?
you all right, Nick?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point. For as long as I can remember, I've been getting these, flashes. Memories of places I've never been. Things I've never seen. Memories of Nicks. They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am. That I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
What kind of memories?
Everything. Old cases, old loves. I found myself running background on cases only to realize everyone involved's been dead for 200 years. Don't get me wrong, I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con, or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City, and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am. My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
We could give you a new name. Would that help? Ah, I got it. Crumblebot. 3000.
Well, I suppose it's the thought that counts. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks.
You've had my back for
You
the past
know,
few months.
There is this chunk of Nick Valentine history I've been hoping to put a bow on for a while now. I could use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it.
How about some other time?
Sure. It's waited this long.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Nick, but we're kind of going in to fight a literal Terminator. You know, afterwards, if we're still alive, I'm definitely down, but right now, you know, it's a bit of an odd time. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but you know. Yeah, he knows. Alright. Oh.
Building a collection or something?
More like scrap for the base, Nick. We've been over this.
Looks like the last time I got a checkup in here.
Lock tight.
Fuck.
Hey,
Do something for you?
think you can unlock that terminal?
Can do.
Thank you, Nick fucking Valentine.
That shouldn't be too much trouble. Right. Let's try a slightly different approach. Not that either. Open for business.
Thank you, Nick. Open door. And simple as that. Mentat fusion core. Can't hate that. Bunch of Radex, I will take those. Bunsen burner. Some test tubes. Test tube rack. Yeah, it ain't much. Alright. Quick save.
I don't know the password. I'm telling the truth.
I don't believe you are.
Oh, God. Please, no. Please, no. You don't have to do this, please.
Heads up.
What's the plan?
You know what? Never mind. Apparently the game just wants me to do this. Spree. 1 likeliness. Water. No likeliness. So the R is the... No, so the... There's no likeliness in this one, so... Maybe it starts with an S. Seeds. There we go. The fuck was the point of hacking this? Oh, it's a toolbox. Fuck.
Nice.
One thing I will definitely say Fallout does not as well as Skyrim is the idea that a lock is so high level that you can't even attempt it. Because in Skyrim, you could still attempt a high level lock. It would not be easy, and you would probably need a lot of chances if your skill wasn't that high. But you could always attempt it. And if you got it, then you got it. If you didn't, then you'd probably run out of picks. It'd just be really difficult. Let's go with self. None. Meat. None. Wall. 1. Fuck. Name?
Yes.
There we go. I'm just... If it wasn't reliant on skills to do stuff or skill level to do stuff, I could do this on my own. It would take forever, but I could do it. Also, why is this game giving me so much shotgun ammo? Cigarettes in the bathroom. Those are beers. Alright, 2 different stairwells. Let's go for this one first. Nuka Cherry. Rat poison. And a yellow plate. Alright.
Get over here.
Hi.
Are you here for the synth?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here to help the synth.
And you think I'll just hand her over? To you? You've been tracking me. What do you really want?
I need what's in your head.
That you cannot have.
Oh, okay. Shit. What? I can't see him. Nick is handling him though. Invisible or not, Nick is throwing hands with him. Shit. He moved behind Nick as I shot. How did I miss both shots? Is he healing? He is recovering. Yeah, he's recovering. Alright. This is gonna suck. For you. Alright. Corsair chip. Grabbed. Yeah. Alright.
Help me.
If you're going to kill me, then do it.
He deserved to die. I know you're not here for me, but I can't get out. Not on my own. I'm going to have to trust you to help me.
Who are you?
We'll talk once you open the door. I promise I won't run. The guard put the password in a toolbox. Over there, under the stairs. Use it to gain access to the terminal. And open the door.
If you're going to kill me, then do it.
Brother, I am not trying to.
I don't know what to say.
Who are you?
My institute designation is K-198, but I prefer Jenny, so yes, I'm a synth, if you hadn't already guessed. I knew they'd send a courser, I just didn't think he'd find me so fast. I think I would have lost him too, but then I was captured by these mercenaries, and all this happened. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna look for supplies before heading out, and before you ask, no, I don't need any more help. The Commonwealth is unforgiving. I need to make it on my own or I'm dead. Maybe we'll meet again, under better circumstances. I hope we do.
Oh, there goes a scent. Okay.
I don't need your help anymore.
I'm not offering it, K1. Take the extra fat man, though. Wait, where'd the nuke go? Where'd the second mini nuke go? Hold on.
I don't need your help anymore.
I'm not. Okay, fucking hell. Alright, there it is. It's over here. Oh, fuck. Don't tell me it's in a place I can't reach. Nick.
Number of parts I've
Heads
had
up.
fail. Places like this are the only reason I'm still walking around at all.
I don't need your help anymore.
K1, stop talking.
Look alive.
Go on.
I need to trade a thing. And it is a heavy sumbitch. There we go. So I think over here. Yep, here it is. Second mini nuke. Alright. Got the courser. We found a second nuke. Or a mini nuke.
How's a place like this survive
I got no idea. Looks good though. In a post-apocalypse, after nuke kind of way. I did not mean to close that door in his face. Alright. Well, we got here. Didn't get a level. How close are we? Not that far away. We would need at least 3 level ups.
It's a lovely place to catch a bullet in the brain.
And what's gonna fire that bullet at Ghost? Or when he's dead, Nick. Now I wonder, the Nuka-Colas, they have to be like hundreds of years old. Right? It's either that or someone keeps restocking them. 'Cause how else would all this still be here? How would that work? Alright. There we go. Okay, killed a courser. Now we would have to go back to Virgil, I think. Or not? Oh, we had to go to Good Neighbor to have it analyzed. I thought we would have to go back to Virgil. Considering we're close enough. Could just walk.
So long as you're carrying it.
That's a turret. Is our turret? I don't think it's a friendly turret. That's not a friendly turret. How? Alright. I don't think it's that far. Yeah, it's not that far from here to Good Neighbor, so we'll just hoof it. Considering that bomb, I'm assuming super mutants somewhere nearby. Yep. Super mutants. These guys didn't have a warm welcome. Ooh. 3 nuka cherries and a nuka quantum. Oh yeah.
Look alive.
I'm all.
Okay, well that happened. Can't use Corsair uniform, so I'll give it to
All ears.
Nick. Did this just come down? This just came down here.
I recommend against the sensitivity of my sensors clearly needs adjustment.
Okay. That is... Wow. I guess somebody shot it down. Okay. I don't know what the fuck happened there, but I'm going to move past it.
Don't have no handouts.
Cleo.
I've got a weapon here for every situation. Hunting, protection, cold-blooded murder, hot-blooded murder.
Let's see what you got.
Let's get you outfitted, killer.
I don't know who programmed a robot with this voice, but I don't want to meet him. Damage, least damaging. You can sell that. We can sell that. Sell this. Keeping night vision. Keeping that. Keeping that. Keeping that, I guess. Just pull my mic a little bit closer to my mouth, in case you're wondering what that sound was. There's nothing else I can actually sell. I wish you sold 44. Not gonna lie, I wish you did. It would be very helpful. Stupidly helpful. More helpful than you could possibly imagine. Game around, heavy sniper rifle? Party starter. That is way more than I have on me. Yeah, I think that's really all we can do.
If you hit upon something, don't bother telling me it's an heirloom.
Mm-hmm. I'll take a look, sure.
It's a little bit of everything.
Uh-huh.
Skipping through dialogue, just cutting people off. Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah, wonderful. Yep, go on. Somebody's gonna punch me in the mouth for that. Like eventually I'm just gonna get punched in the face. You know? Night vision Mac, that's not a bad weapon. We do kind of need something to fall back on. I think in general it's a pretty good weapon. I'm gonna accept that. That and everyone has fusion cells, so.
We got another freak, just won't fit anywhere else.
There's a sniper, okay. We found something. Still mad that we found this, but still can't use it, cause
what you did, saved that Rex Goodman from the super mutants, right? Guess not everyone appreciates the bard, am I right?
I got somewhere.
Can't believe it. He looked just like Sammy too.
He sure as hell didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people with synths in this town? They got another thing coming.
What am I gonna tell his mother?
Hey, just your friendly neighborhood watch. Shooting down Institute spies as they crop up.
What happened here?
Ah, poor Sammy got snatched up by the Institute. Then those bastards send this low-rent double in his place. It's pathetic. They didn't make it 2 days before everyone realized something was wrong with him. Then we made the call, and here we are. Speaking of which, I gotta figure out where this body needs to get dumped. Why don't you get going?
Got a reason to.
back. The glowing sea, Virgil. What happened?
I found Virgil. He has a way inside the Institute. But I need a code from a Courser chip.
A Courser chip? You fought a Courser? Oh my god. Unfortunately, I can't help you. I've worked on a lot of synths, but never a Courser. I don't know what that chip does, let alone how to decode it. But there are people who might. I work with a group that, well, they're the only ones I know that even have a chance at cracking Institute security. They're called the Railroad.
The Railroad?
They help synths escape the Institute. I don't know who they all are. Usually an agent of theirs just shows up with someone who needs new memories. One of them gave me a code phrase. Said it would help me find them if there was ever an emergency. Follow the Freedom Trail.
All right. I'll find them.
Good luck. I'm sorry what I have is so cryptic, but hopefully you can figure things out as you go.
The monitor decided to be weird again. There it goes. How close are we, like, to... There's not anything there. Find the railroad. Wasn't there a radio station? Wasn't there? One thing I will give to the Fallout loading screens, they have very calming music. And we're back. So what we need to do is find the railroad. And figure out what the hell to do from there.
Leave now. Last mistake.
Bothering anybody now.
I walked past you before and I was completely fine. What the fuck, man? Well, fuck it. Now I'm going in the mass fusion building. I don't want to know what's in here. You're just gonna shoot at me like that? It's gonna go full aggro on me. Fine. Now I wanna go in here.
What the? Something out there. We're not alone. Did good.
Nick, I went low and stabbed him in the dick. I feel like I'm a little bit of a problem person.
Guess I should stop putting off that detection. What's that? Anyone you walk away from.
Hacking this is beyond me.
Of course it is.
I'm listening.
See what you can do.
Good plan. Clever. But I bet you forgot to... Sure, that was gonna do it. Nope. Bingo.
Powering up. Protectron on duty. Protect and serve.
Bro, just do a 360 before walking the wrong direction.
Serve.
Whoa! Almost got me.
Warning. Hostiles in area.
Ah, wow. Okay, well, one of them had a rocket. Yeah, I probably should have dropped off a bunch of shit, not gonna lie. we're all the way.
What's that? Not exactly subtle now.
Subtle?
Speak of the devil.
You know, Nick,
Something out
I was gonna say you nailing one shot would be appreciated. Cola, cherry. Come on, I know you're in that room. Gotcha. Okay, level 17. Let's go. Not in here. I'm simply the master of unlocking. I'm simply the guy. When it comes to lockpicks, I'm him. Alright, I just know what I'm doing. Give me a lockpick that I can use, and it doesn't matter how low of a level I am. I'm gonna make it look like I designed the bitch. Just a bunch of lore. 38 round. Nuka-Cola. Activate the projectile.
Security's too tight.
Alright.
Hey, think you can unlock that terminal?
Can do.
Alright, dope. Let's quick save here.
Clever. But I bet you forgot to open for business.
That was quick. Nice one, Nick. Turret control. Those are all off, so I'll leave them that way. Protection. Some be medical responders. And activate them.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Alright.
Huh?
Someone's coming.
Who's there? Let's rock.
What?
Attention. Fugitive should be considered armed and dangerous. Your attempted escape is only making things.
fuck. I fell to the first floor. Fuck. Where did you fall? Okay, you. It was you. That's really not good. Fuck. Damn, they took out both of you guys? Nick? Come on, get back up. Got places to be.
They're here somewhere.
Yeah, and they dropped you.
Yes. Don't underestimate us again.
Nice. Shit. Oh, okay. Not a tripwire. That was... disrespectful to Mr. Skeleton.
What the hell aroma is that?
Gunpowder and 2,000-year-old shit? I don't know. Right, wait. We could... We need to up intelligence. We need to get that up to 6, then we can... We need to up intelligence to 6. As soon as we do that, we should be set. That's records, not what we need.
About collecting dust.
What? Huh?
Got nothing.
Keep firing!
Bastard. Alright. Clears out this room.
This isn't the kind of place I like to dawdle.
Doesn't look like it's anything else.
I can barely hear a thing in here.
Literally nothing happened, Nick.
What?
Oh, that's bulletproof. Whoa, hi! Oh, reach around. Nice job cutting him off, Nick. These are without order.
Who killed the lights?
Huh?
Whoa.
You think they're gone for good?
Lock and load!
Fuck. Ah, fuck, he's getting bold. Scrap. Jesus, I shredded his shit. Alright. It's another mini nuke. That's nice. What was the tactical?
Hey.
Go on.
Need to trade with you. Something, bud. No value. Let's say wait. Here you go. Time is it? It's about 10. Still going. What is this? You know, one thing that I really get pissed off by, the one thing you kind of have to grit your teeth and just continue to hate, it's the fact that there will always be those few bot accounts that see you on Discord servers and try to coerce you into wanting a commission. floor up there. Huh.
Lock tight.
Oh, you gotta be. I hate that. I really hate that so much. You have no idea how much I hate that. Go through an entire area, and the only thing stopping you is a skill tree that won't let you even attempt to lockpick something like difficult. Oh, I hate that so much. Alright. I think I might end it here. Thinking this Friday we could have a Zenla Zone Zero stream. We might be able to have some friends on it, because I know there is going to be new content coming out for the game, a whole new area and everything. And I want to start streaming that game, because I find the combat to be very fucking fun. Alright, well that area is clear the fuck out. drop off some of this stuff that I definitely don't need.
Hey,
Do something for you?
over here.
Done and done. Here's what I've got.
Alright, let me take some of this stuff off you so you're not dying over here. Give me that. I need it. Give me that. How badly I need it.
Anything I can lug for you?
Wait. Drop Fat Man, drop launcher, drop the Corsair uniform. I'm gonna put the mutant slaying shotgun away, along with that. Keeping that on me. I'll keep that, I guess. I'll keep one gun that uses a different ammo type. These are just Vault-Tec lunch boxes. There's no purpose to them at all. That's disappointing. Put those away. Yeah. Alright. Most of this stuff sorted.
Seems to be growing well.
Alright. So we have a new shotgun that should do us very well. This thing. It works. Just works. Alright. See, on intelligence 4, we need 2 more to get 6, and then we need so we need 3 levels from now to get science, and then we can produce our own ammo. And it'll make it a bit easier than having to scavenge a bunch of ammunition off of a bunch of dead enemies. But I think that's gonna do it for this one. I was a bit more tired coming home, so I apologize if I was a little bit low on energy today. But let's see who we can find to raid. So you could try to raid. Let's go raid. Let's go raid Voodoo-ish. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for hanging out. It was really appreciated, even if it was just for a quick second. A little bit of a lazy day today. Wasn't that energetic. I'm hoping Thursday will be a little bit different. Tuesdays I have to work the whole day. Thursdays is very much the same, but Thursdays are usually more lax days. So I'm hoping I don't have to lose my fucking mind. anyways, with everything said, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see each one of you beautiful people in the next one. Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. We'll continue with W2K24 My Rise. I believe we're hitting the end of that. So if we actually do finish up the story next stream, I do have to figure out some stuff. I feel like there will be one more storyline to the Women's My Rise. It might be done. If it is, then I'm gonna see if I can find another game to slot in there. Maybe Zenless. See how that goes. I'm not sure. It depends. Maybe we'll start 2 games and have them running side by side. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll see you beautiful people in the next one.